Hi folks, a user named Woodchipper came across quite a spectacle here on YouTube, and I've got to thank him for it because it's absolutely fucking brilliant. If you're subscribed to me because of the YouTube horror stuff I talk about, which I think is fairly likely, then you should go and check him out because it's very similar, and he doesn't even have 100 subs yet. So go and help him out because he has uncovered quite possibly the most amazing thing yet. It's the metaphorical emo corner of YouTube, and let me just explain why. So there's this emo music video with this 25-year-old bloke and his band whining on the roof of a house about parents, even though most people would have grown out of it by then. And for what reason? Attention from the vast, colossal labyrinth of the mopey teenage market. His voice sounds like a squirrel getting an ear pulled, and there's this bit where his band continue to play even though it's raining, for dramatic effect of course. How fucking cool is that? But that's not the point. The comments on here are fucking hilarious. Take a look at this. I'm sorry for not being perfect, cause I never will be. Mom, Dad, you pushed me too far. All I want to do is whine on this video and you're not letting me. So I'm lazy and hate cleaning. It's not like the world is gonna end. So your parents want you to do a little bit of housework. It's not like the world's going to end. And you wear makeup? Stand up for the teenage non-conformist rebellion, man. We don't do no dishes. Fuck the establishment. Dear Mum and Dad, I'm so fucking badass that I'm gonna address this comment as a letter to you, even though you're never gonna read it. I'm sorry for getting straight A's in high school and playing a sport year round. I'm sorry you see me as a failure. The only place I feel happy is at the beach, because that's the only time my tears feel small. I have a question. If you're getting straight A's, then what's the fucking problem? Stop whining needlessly, because if you've got good grades, then you'll probably end up with a decent life in future. I don't understand this. Where are all these insecurities coming from? If you're getting straight A's, then you know for a fact that you're not a failure. So stop filling yourself with these superficial insecurities for attention and fuck off. This next comment has a number of unfortunate spelling errors. Let's hear what your fallen angle has to say. I'm sorry, I'm not a straight A student. Maybe you would be a straight A student if you could actually punctuate and spell properly, you fucking moron. If we're perfect through our eyes, that's all that matters. It's very ironic indeed coming from a user named MissDrinkalot13. What happened to understanding your flaws and modesty? We are sorry that we are cactuses and not the flowers that you want. But someday, you're gonna see that these cactus doesn't need petals to be perfect. What? These cactus doesn't. It's like displaying your literary merit through an extended metaphor and then ultimately destroying yourself through such awful grammar. It's actually cacti, by the way, but never mind. These brick doesn't whine over nothing. Why the fuck are you comparing yourself to a plant, you redundant pile of pusillanimous shit? That's such a terrible metaphor, I can't even fathom it. I find it fucking hysterical that users are actually commenting in a playlist titled Sadness. It's almost as if they're intentionally looking for videos to get emotional on for thumbs up. After reading these and finding these children's stories just quite touching, I was inspired to tell them about my own little story.
Dear Mummy and Daddy, I'm sorry for shitting the bed last week, and it wasn't my fault, it was all yours. I'm sorry I wasn't the perfect little buttercup, and I'm sorry I screamed when you put me in the oven, and I don't want to do the dishes. I have such a hard life. Please just love me for who I am.
The power of Ra shall strike you down. Oh, I love YouTube.